Have you ever wondered why her small, almost invisible gestures reveal more than words? The Stoics believe that human behavior is a mirror of the soul. Every subtle action, every glance, every touch can quietly speak the truth she doesn't dare to say aloud. If you pay attention, you'll see the signs she's drawn to you, hidden in plain sight. The ancient Stoics, men like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, studied not only their own emotions, but also the silent signals in others. They taught us that wisdom comes from observing without judgment. Noticing the little things most people overlook. One of these signs is how a woman unconsciously adjusts her appearance in your presence. Maybe she flips her hair, brushes it back, or lightly touches her neck. To the untrained eye, it seems trivial. But to the attentive, it reveals something deeper. Her desire to be seen by you. As Seneca once said, the language of truth is simple. Her body, without words, is speaking clearly. When someone is aware of being watched by the one they're drawn to, they instinctively try to present their best self. It's not vanity, it's attraction expressed through subtle, repeated gestures. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Are on you, her actions will show it. One gesture alone proves little. The Stoic way is patience. Observe the pattern. If she often adjusts her hair or clothing around you, it's a sign she values how you see her, Epictetus warned. No great thing is created suddenly. Attraction is revealed over time, not in a single moment. Imagine you're in conversation with her. She laughs lightly, tucks her hair behind her ear, keeps her posture open. These unconscious details show she's not only comfortable, but also inviting you into her world. The Stoics would say, stay calm, don't overthink, and let evidence speak through consistent actions. When you see these subtle cues, hair twirling, brushing her neck, adjusting her clothes, don't react impulsively. Hold yourself with quiet strength. Confidence in silence is more powerful than desperate words. As Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Attraction doesn't need loud declarations. It whispers through small, repeated actions. Notice them, stay composed, and let her signs guide you, while you remain the steady, unshaken presence she's drawn to. A woman's glance often says what words cannot. If she looks at you quickly, then turns away, it is rarely random. These small, stolen glances reveal curiosity and quiet desire. The Stoics taught that hidden emotions often escape through the body, and the eyes are among the most honest messengers. Marcus Aurelius once said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. When her thoughts circle around you, her eyes will betray it. A brief look across the room, a glance in the middle of conversation, these are her silent invitations. Do not rush to react. Simply observe. As Epictetus reminded us, no great thing is created suddenly. Attraction unfolds slowly, like a flame that grows with patience. Imagine sitting at a table with friends. You sense her gaze brushing against you. When you meet her eyes, she looks away quickly, pretending nothing happened. This is not weakness, is hesitation born of interest, Seneca said. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Her fear is not of you, but of her own feelings. She hides them in fleeting glances, hoping you notice without her confessing. The wise approach is calm, recognition. Do not chase her with stares or pressure. Hold her gaze just long enough to show composure. Then release it. Confidence without aggression speaks louder than words. Like the Stoics, value restraint. Each look is a small piece of evidence, and when the pieces align, the truth is clear. When these glances repeat, they often deepen into direct eye contact, and in that moment, the connection becomes undeniable. But even then, stay steady. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, he who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. If you are grounded, your attraction will grow naturally around your presence. Glances are not accidents. They are the first sparks of connection, spewed through silence. Notice them, remain calm, and let her eyes reveal what her lips will not yet say. Laughter often reveals what words cannot hide. When a woman smiles freely or laughs at your words, even when the joke is not extraordinary, she she is showing comfort and interest. The Stoics reminded us that emotions are outward reflections of the inner state. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If she feels joy in your presence, her laughter is the proof. Think of moments when her laughter comes quickly, perhaps lighter than usual. She is not laughing at the world. She is laughing because of you. It is her way of drawing closer. Softening. The space between you. Seneca wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Her smile is that kindness revealed, an open door to connection. These moments also strip away barriers. Laughter makes people feel safe. Safety is the ground where attraction grows. Notice if she leans in when she laughs, or if her eyes brighten. At your smallest comments, this is her spirit lowering its guard. Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When she reacts with joy, it is her signal that your presence shapes her emotions. Imagine a conversation where she playfully teases you or mirrors your laughter. This mirroring is no accident. It is social harmony in motion, her body aligning with yours. Such synchronicity is a strong indicator of interest. Do not rush or boast. Instead, remain calm, steady, and let these moments unfold, like the Stoics advised. Gratitude and awareness deepen the bond more than impulsive excitement. Laughter, then, is more than sound. It is her soul showing you that she feels at ease, that she wants the connection to grow. So when you hear her laugh around you, treat it as a quiet affirmation. Be grounded, be present, and let her joy guide the path forward. Eye contact is one of the most powerful signals of interest. When a woman holds your gaze longer than usual or gives you a playful, fleeting glance, she is communicating far more than words could. The Stoics believe that truth often hides in plain sight, revealed through actions more than speeches. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Her steady gaze is her thoughts made visible. A simple glance may be curiosity, but prolonged eye contact creates intimacy. It is her silent way of opening the door to connection. Epictetus taught, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." If you wish to be seen as confident, then hold her gaze calmly, without fear or restlessness. Your response to her eyes is your character revealed. Think of a moment when conversation pauses, and she looks into your eyes, her head slightly tilted, her lips forming a small smile. It is not a random act, it is vulnerability. In that moment, she lowers her guard and invites you to see her more truthfully. Seneca wrote, "To love is to be vulnerable." Her eyes are showing that openness, even if her words do not. But not all eye contact carries the same meaning. If her body turns away or her expression seems guarded, then her gaze may not carry attraction. The Stoics remind us to look at the whole pattern of behavior. One gesture is a clue, but consistency reveals the truth. Patience, awareness, and restraint lead to clarity. Notice also where her eyes wander. If she glances at your lips or studies your face, it is often a deeper sign of attraction. These are unconscious movements, reflections of hidden thoughts. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." In the same way, look well into her actions, for they reveal her heart. Eye contact, then, is not to be taken lightly. It is a window into her emotions, an unspoken invitation. Meet it with calm confidence. Do not force it. Do not rush it. Simply be present. Through your steadiness, her attraction has room to grow naturally. Touch is one of the clearest signals of attraction. When a woman brushes your arm, gives a playful nudge, or lets her hand graze yours, she is breaking the invisible wall between you. The Stoics taught that actions speak louder than words, and touch is the most direct of actions. As Seneca wrote, "Deeds, not words, shall speak me." Her touch is her deed, her unspoken confession. Consider how often she finds excuses for contact. A light tap on the shoulder, leaning closer than necessary, or laughing as she touches your hand. These are not accidents. They are signs she feels safe and drawn to you. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If she seeks your closeness, her thoughts are clearly centered on you. Not all touches are equal. A brief brush may be her way of testing the waters, while a longer, more intentional touch signals stronger desire. The Stoics would counsel patience. Look for patterns, not isolated moments. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In the same way, do not rush to label every touch as proof. Let time and consistency reveal the truth. Imagine sitting beside her, and during the conversation, she playfully taps your arm or lets her hand linger a moment longer. These small gestures show comfort and trust. Touch, after all, is one of humanity's oldest forms of communication. It says, I feel safe with you. And safety is the soil where attraction grows. Respond with steadiness, not hunger. A calm, respectful acknowledgement of her touch allows the bond to deepen naturally. Confidence is quiet. It does not grab, does not force. As Marcus Aurelius said, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Your restraint becomes the very thing that strengthens her attraction. Touch, then, is never meaningless. It is a window into comfort, connection, and hidden desire. Notice it, respect it, and let her actions guide you forward with quiet strength. Nervousness can reveal attraction just as clearly as confidence. When a woman fidgets, blushes, or stumbles over her words around you, it may not be disinterested, maybe the opposite. The Stoics observed that powerful emotions often show themselves in ways we cannot control, as Seneca wrote. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Her nervousness shows she has not yet mastered what she feels in your presence. Think of the way she might avoid eye contact, twist her fingers, or laugh a little too quickly. These are not signs of rejection. They are signals of inner excitement. Epictetus reminded us, no man is free who is not master of himself. Her restless energy is her heart's way of revealing what her words cannot. She may appear shy, but it is often attraction searching for the courage to appear. Imagine speaking with her. She blushes as you draw near. Blushing cannot be faked. It is the body's confession, the soul's signal written on the skin. Marcus Aurelius taught, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Her thoughts, if they bring her both joy and nervousness in your presence, reveal that you matter to her deeply. Even nervous laughter holds meaning. She may laugh at simple words, not because they are witty, but because her emotions overflow. This is her way of easing the tension she feels. The Stoics would advise, patience. Do not mistake hesitation for lack of interest. Instead, see it as a chance to remain calm and steady, the anchor to her storm of feelings. Many people are not bold in expressing attraction. They fear rejection. They fear being misunderstood. Seneca once said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Her nervousness may come not from you, but from the scenarios her mind creates. By being patient, you allow her time to reveal herself more openly. So when you notice her shyness, her stumbles, her blush, her restless hands, stay calm, meet her. Unease with quiet strength. Confidence is not loud. It's a steady presence. And in that presence, her nervous energy may transform into trust, and her trust into a deeper connection. One of the clearest signs of attraction is her desire to spend time with you. When a woman suggests plans, finds excuses to be near, or lingers when the moment is ending, she is telling you she values your presence. The Stoics believe that actions reveal the truth more than words, as Marcus Aurelius said. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Her choice to be around you is her silent declaration of interest. Think about how she reacts when you propose a meeting. If she consistently says yes, adjusts her schedule, or looks genuinely pleased, it is no coincidence, Epictetus reminded us. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. If her want is your company, she will make the effort to be with you, no matter how busy her life may be. Attraction often shows itself in small details. She might show up at gatherings she knows you'll attend, or sit close even when the room has space. These are not random choices. They are her way of creating proximity, Seneca said. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Her kindness is revealed in the time she offers you, time she could spend elsewhere but chooses to share with you. Notice also what happens when the meeting draws to an end. If she hesitates to leave, suggests future plans, or seems reluctant to, say goodbye. It means your presence brings her joy. She may not voice it directly, but her actions speak clearly. As the Stoics taught, patterns are more reliable than isolated gestures. A consistent effort to be near you reveals genuine attraction. Imagine a conversation where she not only listens, but remembers the smallest things. You've shared her attentiveness as proof of value. She sees you as someone worth investing in. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Give yourself a gift, the present moment." Her gift to you is her attention, her willingness to share her time in the present. And that is one of the strongest signs of connection. So when she seeks your company, treat it with gratitude. Do not take it for granted. Her choice to be near you is her way of saying you matter. Respond with calm presence, not desperation. In doing so, you allow the bond to grow naturally into something lasting and real. Attraction is rarely announced with words. It is revealed in the small, repeated gestures that speak louder than any confession. The Stoics taught that truth emerges through observation. It's not assumption. As Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. If you listen with your eyes, you will see the signs clearly: a playful flip of her hair, a quick glance, the laughter that lingers. Or her subtle touch, each by itself, may mean little. But when these signs gather into a pattern, they tell the story of her heart. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Her actions, repeated with consistency, are her truth in motion. The Stoics would urge patience. Do not rush to claim certainty from a single glance or smile. Like Seneca wrote, "Time discovers truth." Allow the evidence to collect, and the reality of her interest will reveal itself naturally. Calm awareness is more powerful than hurried desire. Think of moments when she lingers at the end of a meeting, hesitates before saying goodbye, or suggests seeing you again. These small choices speak volumes. They are her way of keeping the door open, showing she does not want the connection to end. Such actions cannot be forced. They flow from genuine attraction. In all these signs, your role is steadiness. Notice them without arrogance. Respond without desperation. The Stoics believe true strength is calm presence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind. It's not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. By holding your center, you become the anchor she is drawn to. Attraction lives in the little moments: a smile, glance, a touch, the desire to stay longer. See them for what they are: her quiet way of telling you that you matter. Respond with composure, and let the connection unfold in its own time, guided not by force, but by patience and truth.